All right, I'm not going to do much on Boxman, but I'm going to show you some basics of some things we're going to need to do. So first of all, I've got this box drawn, and I'm just going to go to my editor, my Edit Poly, pull down my modifier list until I find Edit Poly. The first thing I'm going to choose is vertices. Anytime you want to move vertices around, these two are the handy tools. The window crossing, you kind of want to make sure this is inside, and the select object. So then you just grab a point, and you say, I want to move it, and then you can grab that point, and you can move it wherever you want. So if I grab that little box, I can move it in and down. Same thing again. I grab the point over here. If I want to move it so I think it looks like a head, there I think it looks like a head, or I start moving it. Notice if I look at, I moved the top view, and I really didn't want to move the top view. Back button, isn't that our friend? All right, so left view, let's try this again. We're going to move him in and down a little bit. And right view. Left view, again, we're going to move him in and down a little bit. So as you can see, we've tried to make it maybe a little more head looking rather than a box. I think they give you a much better idea. I think the other thing they did was they took this guy here and they might have moved him in just a little bit. I'll let you read the thing. It looks a little better than mine. Now let's talk to you about how to put like some neck segments and some stuff like that on there. That's what I'm really kind of curious about right now. Let's try to figure out how to make some different segments come down off of the head. So I'm going to go to the bottom view for a moment, and I'm just going to take this guy here from top and call it bottom. And this is the bottom of my box. I'm going to switch over to polygon, and I'm going to click the bottom of my box. As you can see, my polygon went here. Now, if I want a straight, something straight that comes out, I just have to inset and extrude. So I'm going to go to the inset first. I'm going to choose a decent amount here. I'm going to choose maybe, I think I made my box 30 by 30. So I might inset as much as 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. And that doesn't look too bad. And I inset 7. Now, if I want to bring it straight down from there, I just go ahead and hit extrude. And again, I'll pick a reasonable number. Let's pick, 56 is huge. I'm going to pick 5, and I'm going to just hit this. So as you can see, this is a way to bring down a straight segment. If I want to bring a beveled segment of some sort so it flares out a little bit, I'm going to do that. I'll show you that for you. Same basic concept. I can just go right from where I'm at right now. And again, I'm on polygon face, so I'll choose that one. So now I'm going to go a new extrude. I'm going to extrude it again. I'm going to only extrude it 3 this time. And you'll see it just looks like it gets longer. But do you notice the cut right here? This is pretty big stuff, because now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto this resize guy. I'm going to grab in my trapezoid, and I'm going to pull it. And as you can see, I kind of got that beveled feel going on here, where this first one was straight, this second one using the same kind of thing, but using the enlarge tool when I was done, that gave it the bevel feel. What if all of a sudden I just want to get larger without much bevel whatsoever? Well, again, I choose this bottom thing again, and I say extrude again, but this time I extrude it just a tiny bit. Maybe I extrude it 0.1, and then I hit check mark, and you won't even see much what happened here, but all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to highlight this guy again, and since I'm still on enlarge, I'm going to click back into the thing, and I'm going to really pull out a lot this time. And then I can go down and I can extrude it again. And again, this time I'm going to extrude it more, let's say 5, and hit check mark. So as you can see, yeah, check mark. I didn't do it. Extrude it again. And I'm going to hit check mark on 5. Okay. So click off. So as you can see, the first time I inset and extruded. The second time I just extruded, and then I flared the bottom using this. The third time I extruded just a tiny little bit, and then I really flared hard. And then after I flared using the scale tool, then I pulled down and extruded again. So you can kind of see how you can make some of your different shapes, whether you want something thin, whether you want something, and again, if I'm on this back shape here and I need it to grow in again, I just go straight with an inset again. I go inset, let's inset this time 10. And I hit enter, and I hit check mark, and then I go back to extrude, and I pull it down again, and this time I'll take 5 again. And as you can see, I've pulled another segment down from it from there. So again, and if I want to flare it in this time instead of out, I grab the flare, I grab my thing here, and I pull it, I grab the thing and I pull it in. And so as you can see, I flared it in this time instead of out. So those are some of your basic concepts that you'll use. Inset, extrude, and your scale tool in many different shape, forms, and fashions. And you might need to grab on occasion a little guy here. I'll switch back to vertices. You might need on occasion to grab a couple sets of vertices here and grab them. And I want my move object. grab them and move them if you feel like it. Okay, good enough. Thanks.